back to Gamer Sanctuary. It's Wednesday night, a couple hours before the campaign started. We had a snow day, so a lot of us either are playing hooky or didn't have work today. So Jeremy and I are coming up to just get in a couple games. We're probably going to do some Dread Zone after this, but we've got something really, I think it's going to be fun. The new Imperial Knight Codex came out last week, and Jeremy spent the entire week just tearing it up, painting his, and getting it assembled and ready to go. So we're going to actually do a quick bat rep, one-on-one, an Imperial Knight versus a Wraithknight. Yeah, I know I'm outpointed by quite a bit, but I still think I'm going to hold my own. So we'll take a look at the board, take a look at Jeremy's sweet little paint job, and get moving. All right, here's my Wraithknight. We're going to go with the double heavy Wraith cannons, and just to make up some of the extra points, the double scatter lasers on the shoulders. I don't think they're ever going to be fired, though, even for their twin linking, because the heavy Wraith cannons are too good. I'm going to try to hug some cover with him, though. Take advantage of the fact that he's a monstrous creature and get some cover saves to kind of protect me from those battle cannons. Meanwhile, over here, we have Jeremy's impressive Knight. This is what, the Knight Paladin?
Right.
Okay, this is the Knight Paladin, the Chainsword D weapon, 2 heavy stubbers, and battle cannon. Definitely this is the loadout to take against my Wraith Knight. The 2 shots from the battle cannon are going to have a much better chance of doing damage than a single large Melta Blast. Of course, I'm going to be trying to stay away from that D weapon the entire game. Quick shot at the table, though. We are going to be playing in an Imperial Ruin. It's got a little park in the middle with a statue. This is also going to be one of the tables we have set up for tonight's campaign game, which is it's going to be a fun one. We've got two-player teams going against each other, and then a special super secret mission over on one of the back tables that's going to open up a lot of the fluff for the campaign. But we've rolled to see who's going to go first. I won the roll. I have my Knight deployed here behind the ruins. Jeremy's going to put his guy in his zone, and we're going to get started. All right, I have turn 1. I jumped my Wraith Knight out of the building into the open, staying as far away from him as possible. That's kind of the plan. And then I promptly just sent 2 D cannon shots right by his head and completely missed. So we're going to move into bottom of turn 1. Bottom of turn 1, Jeremy moves forward and double taps me with his battle cannon. They both scattered, but because the base is so big, it still ended up hitting him twice, and he only did 1 wound. So we're going to go into turn 2. Turn 2, I'm going to hug the table edge as much as I can to stay away from him. I only hit with 1 of the D cannons, but it was a good hit. It was I got a 5 on the table, plus 1 for being an AP2 weapon, which made it a 6. So I stripped off 3 hull points from the Knight. Moving into bottom of 2 now, see if the Knight can hit me with some more battle cannon shots. Bottom of turn 2, when we're already trying to break the rules for super heavy walkers. The question is, how do they move through difficult terrain? They move 12 inches, but they have moved through cover. Does that mean that they only roll the 3d6 and they take the highest result, and that's how far they can go through the terrain? Who knows? Jeremy decided to redo his movement then in that case and just stay out of the forest and drop his battle cannon shots on my Knight. I do not have 25% obscured by this piece of terrain, unfortunately. So the first shot was a direct hit, and that wounded. The second one scattered way off to the left, though, and did nothing. So we are down. Jeremy is down 3 hull points. I'm down 2 wounds. Going into turn 3. All right, my Wraith Knight jumps behind the building to get some cover. Shot both his heavy Wraith cannons again. Again, only hit with 1. He is every time I take this thing, he's the most inaccurate shooter out there. But the shots that hit count. That shot that did hit, we got through the Knight's shield. I rolled a 5 again on the pen roll, plus 1 for AP2, so another explosion, and I rolled another 3. So that's another 3 hull points stripped off of the Knight, and he's going to explode cataclysmically. So what we're going to do now, though, we're gonna act out a few alternate endings to this, and we're just going to see what happens if the Knight gets gutsy or stupid, however you want to phrase it, and he actually gets in there and assaults the Knight. Because I got a feeling that it's going to be surprising what happens. All right, alternate take number 1. The Knight jumps over the building. Does not shoot his D cannons because I don't want to die to the super heavy supernova explosion. I get in there to charge, and my Hammer of Wrath, strength 10 hit from the Wraith Knight, pens his armor. I roll another 6 for the damage result, and I blow him up in combat with another 3 on the number of hull points I take off. So I would die anyway. We're going to do alternate take number two. So this is take 3 of the finale. This time, I'm going to pretend I missed with the hammer, or I failed the pen with the hammer of wrath hit, and see if my 5 attacks and initiative 5 can get through. All right, take number 3. Again, this is pretending I failed to wound or to penetrate on my hammer of wrath hit. I got 1 pen and a glance on my attacks, but only managed to strip off 2 hull points, so he has a single hull point left. And that's all he needed to swing back. And Jeremy actually hit me 3 times, rolled a 1, a 4, and a 6 on the D weapon damage table, and did a combined 14 wounds to my Wraithknight. That would kill him in the 3rd take. But I am victorious, and this was a heck of a lot of fun. And I'm looking forward to trying to kill 2 of these guys tonight in a campaign game, because I have a feeling there's going to be at least 3 on the table. So thanks again for watching, and we're going to hopefully shoot our campaign battle.